Hello, my beautiful love goods, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am just building this. I don't even remember what I built, really. Let's be real, you all. I have been starting builds and finishing them, but then kind of putting them on the back burner and like starting more, and then like it's a constant vicious cycle of never actually editing videos. So yeah, this is just a funky modern house in the desert. I really don't know much else about it. It's pretty cool. It's kind of experimental. I am using custom content. I know, I'm sorry. I've been using a lot of CC lately, but it's not a lot of CC. It's just Illogical Sims CC. That's all I have right now in this build particularly. I will be doing some base game builds soon because I know that you all really enjoy them, and I've been kind of itching to do a base game build, so keep an eye out for those. But yeah, this house is available on the Sims 4 gallery, I'm at least pretty sure. All you have to do is search for my username lukeydean and the hashtag Lukey to find it. It's pretty cute. It's a tiny house, sort of. It's a little bit disconnected and just experimental. Again, with these builds, I'm not really focusing on like functionality as much as aesthetics. So, you know, it's aesthetic, and that's the point, at least for me. But yeah, and I will say really quickly, I do remember the interior, like the floor plan and the layout and stuff. I really had to experiment with it a lot, so bear with me. Thankfully, I didn't make it into a super long video. It's just, you know, I had to figure things out because building tiny spaces ain't easy. I'm just going to say that. They're not easy. They can be really tricky sometimes, especially when you're trying to make it look good on the outside and then you start going on to the inside and it's like, oh gosh, I have to make this work. Because with I think the smaller that you go when it comes to tiny houses, the more simple they need to be in order to function properly. So it's a little bit of a what's the word? It's a little bit of a puzzle that you have to take apart and put back together constantly to see which way works best, I guess. So yeah, if you know what I mean, it's complicated, but anyway, I am building this in Oasis Springs, as you can see, and I did use some of the content from Island Living as the landscaping, and it works beautifully. Actually, if you follow him on Twitter, my good friend Nando, he actually is, you know, working possibly on something that will replace all of the base game palm trees with the ones from Island Living. That's not just in Oasis Springs, but also in like Magnolia Promenade, or maybe not Magnolia Promenade, but like I know Get Famous, like Del Sol Valley, that's included. I genuinely love the palm trees from Island Living. They're so pretty. They're so detailed too. And yeah, they just, I don't know, there's something about how they look so much better than the base game ones. Like the base game ones are fine. Don't get me wrong. They're palm trees. They do their thing. It's just, they're basic. But the ones from Island Living, like you compare them, it's like Walmart versus Chanel, if you know what I mean. Like those memes that you see all the time. It's pretty much like that in a way. But again, nothing wrong with that. It's just, you know, they're pretty. They're really, really pretty. And they did a great job with those palm trees. I'll give them that. So, oh yeah, this coffee table here on the outside deck, it is by Illogical Sims. Illogical Simmer, I'm not sure, I can't remember which, but they have a little bit like of some like, I don't know how to describe it. I'm losing it, y'all. But basically they have some really cool like coffee tables and like bar height tables for stuff. You know what I mean. Just go check out Illogical Sims. I'll leave a link in the description down below. It's been a day, y'all. I had a day at work that was a little rough in ways. Like, I haven't had caffeine in a week because if y'all don't know, I have ulcerative colitis, a very, very annoying inflammatory bowel disease. I'm not ashamed of it. It's just a thing. Everybody has problems with their gut once in a while. It's just, I tend to have it a lot more, I guess, but I haven't had any issues lately. But caffeine has definitely been something that does not work with me very well, and so I've decided to quit caffeine completely. Gotta have a little bit of self-love, gotta take care of myself, and you know, caffeine ain't taking care of myself, it's making it worse. Makes my anxiety and my tummy problems and my gut problems a lot worse. So yeah, I gotta quit the caffeine, which I'm drinking decaffeinated coffee, but it's just not the same. I think the reason why I love coffee so much is that I get that little caffeine buzz, I guess, and then I'm just like, ooh, this is good, you know? I still love the taste of coffee and like the smell, but I think I'd rather have it like in the evening. I don't know, I guess. I don't know. But if any of you all have any like brands of tea or, you know, coffee that's like decaffeinated but like good coffee, let me know, because I'm currently drinking like some cheap decaffeinated coffee and it's fine. But, you know, if I'm gonna drink coffee, I want to drink some coffee, y'all. Just saying. Like, I want it to be good. Like, even if I'm not getting the caffeine, I at least want that taste to be good. You know what I mean? But yeah. Anyway, what else was I going to tell you all? Oh yeah, I am going to be, this is not set in stone just yet, but it's kind of a rough structure. I am going to be streaming every Sunday, I think, at least for the foreseeable, like for the immediate future, roughly. Like, I'm going to try streaming every Sunday and see where it goes, you know. I really like streaming on Sundays. Like, I really enjoyed the last stream. You can actually check out that stream is on my YouTube channel. I basically played around with the Witches and Warlocks mod pack. Essentially, the entire video was me making 2 amazing Sims with the viewers in the stream. You all are amazing. Just want to shout out to all of y'all that joined. We had so much fun making a pair of like a mother and daughter witch duo. And they're also vampires, so they're vampire witches, and it's just amazing. But yeah, it's really, really fun because they were the cutest Sims I have ever made in my life. They were Eleanor and Marigold Pruitt. Like, oh my gosh, I love them so much. Like, so much to the point that I want to start writing fan fiction so that I can implement their characters into the Harry Potter fan fiction. That's how much I love them. And this is where I had to pause and figure out what I was going to do. So yeah, but anyway, we made those adorable Sims, and then we started renovating one of the houses in Forgotten Hollow just because I really wanted to put them in a nice house. And so we got the first floor renovated, and then we played around with the Witches and Warlocks mod pack. I will give a warning to any of you all that want to go back and watch that stream. I didn't turn on record game audio with my live streaming software. It's basically my recording software that I use, but I forgot to turn on system sounds, so it's just me talking and that's it, which, I mean, obviously y'all are used to because I don't put music or anything in the background anymore because it's just a little bit too busy and I feel like it takes away from hearing my voice properly, at least with my voice particularly. It works for other people but not for me, I guess. But yeah, like, next time we will definitely have game audio. So yeah, I just felt so silly because I was watching the stream back and I was like, wait a minute, I'm not hearing myself click anything. What's going on? And then I saw my Sims like interacting and I was like, oh, whoops. So yeah, it was my second stream of the year. I haven't streamed like properly before. Like, I did do a fair, like a couple live streams like way back when I was living at my old house and I had my laptop and everything, and those went fine, but like they weren't like streams. Like it didn't feel like I had everything set up right, I guess. Like it was very rough then. I don't know. It still was the same setup, sort of. Not really. I don't know what I'm saying. I guess I just wasn't as aware of those issues in those streams because everything kind of worked out, but with this one, it's a lot more complicated. I don't know. But yeah, as you can see, I had no clue what to do with placing the bed. So this little outdoor area, this is the bed space. But like, hear me out. I know they're in the desert. This probably would be better in Solani for real, but I didn't want to build in Solani again because I've been obsessed with it, I guess. But yeah, I will say this just, I like the idea of this, like sleeping in this little closed-in space and having just the air flow through and just breathing in that fresh air. Probably definitely would be better. And it'd be better. Oh gosh, the Midwestern is coming out. I'm not even Midwestern. But anyway, I'm losing it. But yeah, I just imagine that air flowing through there and just it feeling so crisp and nice, Maybe, this would be a good place in the winter time when it's a little bit on the cooler side here in the desert. Maybe this is like a winter home for some people that maybe live in like Windenburg or something, and they come here to stay like for a little bit in the winter so that, they can get some nice, somewhat warm air, and they just, I don't know. That kind of works. Like I can imagine it being like a couple that comes here to live, and like maybe they're designers, or maybe they work in social media. Maybe they just, they write books. I don't know. They can do anything they want. But I see them like using this as that type of house. Maybe, I don't know, but. Anyway, I'm just rambling at this point. I'm not sorry because, I'm not apologizing for being myself anymore. That's right, y'all. I'm being myself. Self-love. Hashtag more self-love, y'all. I actually posted a video on my second channel. It was very rambly. It was very, like, impromptu. I literally recorded it with my phone and uploaded it with my phone. I didn't edit it or anything. It was kind of amazing. I really enjoyed it. But I basically talked about self-love and, like, what it means to me now and how I understand it to be. And yeah, I definitely am feeling good about myself. At least I'm feeling better about myself. I'm on that road. You know what I mean? I'm on the path to more self-love, and I'm here for it, y'all. I'm so here for it. Like, self-love, I'm just going to say for a brief bit, it's not just about liking who you are. It's about taking care of yourself. It's about self-care with every little bit that means. Jonathan Van Ness and Lizzo are the energies that I'm using to drive me to be better at self-love, because like, oh honey, you need it, because you can't, and this is something that I didn't understand what it meant. I thought I knew what it meant, but I didn't understand it until now. You can't love another person until you love yourself, and that doesn't just mean liking yourself. It's about taking care of yourself. So you can't like be with another person until you're able to be like that to yourself, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I know it got real deep. It got real, I don't know, philosophical. I don't know. But I'm just channeling my inner Lizzo, okay? Y'all need to go listen to Lizzo before I end the video. The album, 'Cause I Love You by Lizzo, the deluxe version's the better one, obviously, because there's more songs and they're all amazing. I've been listening to it on repeat every day. And I listen to it on the way to work. I listen to it on the way home from work. And it gives me the energy and the motivation to just be me and just be shamelessly happy with who I am. And you know what? I am, sis. I am. So, yeah, but anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video and me talking about rambling nonsense, but be sure to check out this house available on the gallery. All you have to do is search for my username lukeydean and the hashtag Lukey. You will have to allow custom content because there is not a whole lot, but a good fair amount of CC by Illogical Sims. I will link his Tumblr down in the description down below. Download all of his stuff. He's amazing. He's really cool. I know him on Twitter. He seems like a cool person, or they seem like a cool person. I don't want to assume people's gender identity because, I'm like that. I don't like it when people, just assume. But anyway, thank you all so very much for watching. Stay weird and beware of the nargles.